Welcome back to Cryptid Annihilation Coalition. Today we are trading the high deserts of the Southwest for the deep, dark hollows of the American Midwest, the Ozark Mountains. This ancient, rugged landscape spans Arkansas, Missouri, and Oklahoma, and it is home to one of the most enigmatic and terrifying figures in American folklore, the Ozark Howler. Like the skinwalker, the Howler has been inflated by pop culture into something unrecognizable. It's been called the Black Howler, the Nightshade Bear, and most commonly, the Devil Cat. Today, we break down the folklore to understand what this creature actually is, why it exists in the regional consciousness, and how, according to the lore, one is meant to deal with this guardian of the rugged Ozarkian landscape. Unlike the skinwalker, which is defined as a human witch, the Ozark Howler is defined by its terrifying composite nature. It's less a single species and more a fearsome amalgamation of regional anxieties, serving as a repository for all the darkness lurking in the Ozark wilds. Size and build. Reports consistently describe it as massive, often standing at least 4 feet at the shoulder. It has a bear-like body, stocky and muscled, yet moves with the stealth and agility of a large cat. Its coat is universally dark or black and covered in thick, shaggy fur. The unnatural traits. What elevates the Howler above a mere misidentified bear or cougar are the 2 non-natural features that defy zoology: glowing red eyes and horns. The eyes are described as unnaturally red, unlike the typical nocturnal reflection of a common animal. Witnesses often describe horns, which can be barbed or antelope-like, tracing the contour of the skull. These features symbolically ensure that the creature remains something fundamentally more than just a large animal. Territory. The creature's domain is vast, stretching from southern Missouri and northern Arkansas into parts of Oklahoma and even as far as Texas. This wide distribution confirms its status as a foundational, regional myth. The Howler's signature is its sound, central enough to its identity that it earns the very title, Howler. This sound is so complex and profound it is often the most consistent, compelling element of the legend. The scream. It is not a simple growl or roar, it is a raw, deep, rising scream. Witnesses describe it as a sound that doesn't end so much as it leaves, soaking into the ground and ringing in the listener's chest. A terrifying fusion. This cry is often a synthesis of known animal noises, combining the deep low bugle of an elk, the primal howl of a wolf, and sometimes an unnerving, maniacal cackle. The sound is frequently mistaken for a woman screaming. Skeptical analysis. This terrifying acoustic profile is often attributed by skeptics and cryptozoologists to misidentified animal vocalizations, especially the famously chilling shriek of mountain lions, amplified and distorted by the deep, acoustically tricky hollows of the Ozarks. The Ozark Howler is unique in that its lore explicitly states it is not a vicious, man-eating predator. Instead, it is characterized as a territorial sentinel, a guardian of the untamed landscape. This distinction is critical because it dictates the appropriate response. The best defense is respect. The cultural function of the Howler is to enforce the boundaries between the civilized and the wild. Author Lillian Stone notes that there is no lore about the Howler hurting anyone, and that its purpose is to ensure people are respecting the ecology of the region and making sure that you don't step too far into the realm of nature. The immediate defense is passive survival and retreat. The practical protocol. Should you encounter a physical animal matching the Howler's description, the practical advice from wildlife management, like the Arkansas Game and Fish Commission, is to treat it exactly as you would a black bear or cougar. Just back away slowly. Let them be. The practical defense is non-confrontation. Defeat through rejection. The methods for defeating the Howler are spiritual, given its lineage as a descendant of the British Black Dogs of Death, hellhounds, and its alias as the Devil Cat. Historically, preachers sought to defeat the creature by rejecting the dark superstition and witchcraft associated with the Howler. Modern activist groups campaign against the lore, asserting that the creature is tied to demons and must be dismissed as superstition. The ultimate defeat of the Ozark Howler in folklore is achieved not through physical force, but through spiritual affirmation and the intellectual rejection of the dark, ancient forces it represents. The Ozark Howler endures because it embodies the primal human need to acknowledge a powerful, vast mystery that exists just beyond our control. Whether it's the roar of a misidentified bear, the scream of a large cat, or a genuine supernatural entity, the message of the myth remains the same. The deep woods hold their secrets, and the greatest defense is to respect their borders. Be safe, be aware, protect the water.